Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name's Ellis and I'll be your host for today's quiz of 100 questions about World War II. Do the best you can and type your score in the comments at the end of the quiz. Question 1. Which country joined the Axis powers in November 1940? Poland, France or Hungary? The answer is Hungary. Question 2. Which British possession did the Italian Regia Aeronautica attack and besiege in early June 1940? Cyprus, Malta or Gibraltar? The answer is Malta. 3. Which country did Italy attack in October 1940, but the attack was repulsed with heavy Italian casualties? Greece, Canada or Spain? The answer is Greece. Is anyone 3 for 3 so far? Here's question 4. When did World War II begin? 7th of July 1937, 1st of September 1939 or 2nd of September 1945? World War II began on the 1st of September 1939. 5. How long did World War II last? 4 years, 6 years or 8 years? The answer is 6 years. Question 6. Which countries were part of the Axis powers? Soviet Union, China and Australia, United Kingdom, France and United States, or Germany, Italy and Japan? The answer is Germany, Italy and Japan. Question 7. How many fatalities were there in World War II? 30 to 40 million, 70 to 85 million, or 100 to 120 million? I'll repeat that question. How many fatalities were there in World War II? The answer is 70 to 85 million. Question 8. What was the largest land theatre of war in history? Pacific Front, Western Front, or Eastern Front? The answer is Eastern Front. Question 9. Which event led to the United States joining World War II? Attack on Pearl Harbor, Battle of Stalingrad, or D-Day invasion? The answer is Attack on Pearl Harbor. Question 10. What was the purpose of the League of Nations? To establish a global empire, to promote economic cooperation among nations, or to prevent armed conflict through collective security? The purpose of the League of Nations was to prevent armed conflict through collective security. 11. Who became the Chancellor of Germany in 1933? Benito Mussolini, Adolf Hitler, or Francisco Franco? The answer is Adolf Hitler. Question 12. Which country allowed Italy a free hand in Ethiopia? Germany, United Kingdom, or is the answer France? The correct answer to question 12 is France. 13. Which country signed a treaty of mutual assistance with France to contain Germany? Soviet Union, Japan, or United States? The answer is Soviet Union. Question 14. Which country defied the Versailles and Locarno treaties by remilitarizing the Rhineland? France, Germany, or Italy? The answer is Germany. Question 15. Which country staged the Mukden incident as a pretext to invade Manchuria? China, Soviet Union, or Japan? The answer to question 15 is Japan. Question 16. What event led to the outbreak of World War II? Germany's invasion of Poland, Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor, or Germany's invasion of France? The correct answer is Germany's invasion of Poland. Question 17. Which country signed a non-aggression pact with Germany before the invasion of Poland? Soviet Union, France, or United Kingdom? The correct answer to question 17 is Soviet Union. 18. Why did Hitler delay the attack on Poland? United Kingdom's Mutual Assistance Pact with Poland, Poland declared war on Germany, or Germany faced internal political issues? The answer is United Kingdom's Mutual Assistance Pact with Poland. 19. Which country declared war on Germany after the invasion of Poland? United Kingdom, France, or United States? How are you doing so far? Are you keeping up? We're on question 19. And the correct answer is United Kingdom. We're moving on to question 20. What happened to the Polish government after the German and Soviet invasions? Collaborated with the Axis powers, formed a government in exile, or surrendered to the invaders? The answer is formed a government in exile. 21. Which British-held territory did Italy conquer in late summer to early autumn 1940? British Malaya, British India, or British Somaliland? The answer is British Somaliland. Question 22. Which country did Germany and Italy invade simultaneously in April 1941? Yugoslavia, Sweden, or Switzerland? The correct answer is Yugoslavia. Question 23. In which city did soldiers hug while being lifted onto the shoulders of a crowd on VJ Day? Chicago, Los Angeles, or Newark? The answer is Newark. Question 24. Which German military operation aimed to eliminate the Soviet Union as a military power and generate Lebensraum? Operation Overlord, Operation Market Garden, or Operation Barbarossa? The answer is Operation Barbarossa. And here's question 25. Which incident in 1931 strained Japanese-American relations? Mukden Incident, Nanjing Massacre, or attack on Hiroshima? The correct answer is Mukden Incident, and we are a quarter of the way through this quiz. Question 26. What event led to the United States, the United Kingdom, and other Western governments imposing sanctions on Japan? Japanese invasion of southern Indochina, Japanese invasion of the Soviet Far West, or Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor? The answer is Japanese invasion of southern Indochina. 27. What was the American response to Japan's advance proposals during the negotiations? They accepted the proposals without any changes, they proposed alternative solutions, or they dismissed the proposals as inadequate? The answer, they dismissed the proposals as inadequate. 28. What did Japan plan to do in order to secure its defensive perimeter in Southeast Asia? Seize European colonies in Asia, form alliances with neighbouring countries, or negotiate peace treaties with the Allies? The answer is seize European colonies in Asia. 29. Which countries formally declared war on Japan in response to the attacks on December 7th, 1941? United States, France, Spain, and Portugal, Soviet Union, Germany, and Italy, or United States, United Kingdom, China, and more? The answer to question 29 is the United States, the United Kingdom, China, and more. 30. What was the primary objective of the Allied Big Four during World War II? Defending their own territories, defeating Germany, or defeating Japan? The answer is defeating Japan. 31. What was the result of the Battle of Guadalcanal in the Pacific Theatre? The Japanese were defeated and withdrew their troops, the Americans were forced to retreat from the island, or the battle ended in a stalemate with no clear winner? The answer: the Japanese were defeated and withdrew their troops. 32. What was the outcome of the German army's attack on Stalingrad? Defeat, victory, or stalemate? The answer is defeat. Question 33. What was the result of the Soviet winter counter-offensive in 1942 to 1943? Encirclement of German forces at Stalingrad, capture of Moscow, or retreat of Soviet forces? The answer is encirclement of German forces at Stalingrad. 34. Which Allied forces launched a counter-offensive in North Africa in November 1941? Commonwealth forces, American forces, or Soviet forces? The answer to question 34 is Commonwealth forces. Question 35. What was the outcome of the Axis offensive in Libya? Retreat of Axis forces, capture of Tripoli by the Allies, or forcing an Allied retreat deep inside Egypt? The answer is forcing an Allied retreat deep inside Egypt. 36. What was the name of the Polish resistance army during World War II? Armia Krajowa, Soviet Red Army, or Polish Committee of National Liberation? The answer is Armia Krajowa. Question 37. In which country did the Soviet Red Army assist in the joint liberation of Belgrade? Hungary, Poland, or Yugoslavia? The answer is Yugoslavia. Question 38. Which country did the Soviet Red Army cut off and destroy the German troops in, triggering a successful coup d'etat? Hungary, Bulgaria, or Romania? The answer to question 38 is Romania. 39. Which country did the Commonwealth forces repel the Japanese sieges in Assam? Myanmar, India, or Bangladesh? And the answer, India. 40. What policy moved towards amnesty and reintegration of ex-Nazis into West German society? Reparations policy, occupation policy, or denazification policy? The answer, denazification policy. 41. Which country took over the eastern territories of Germany after World War II? Poland, Soviet Union, or United States? The answer is Poland. Question 42. Which country lost its monarchy, colonial empire, and some European territories after World War II? France, Germany, or Italy? The answer is Italy. Question 43. When did the United Nations officially come into existence? 15th of August 1939, 1st of January 1943, or 24th of October 1945? The answer is the 24th of October 1945. Question 44. Which military alliances were formed after World War II? NATO and Warsaw Pact, UN and NATO, or NATO and UN? The UN being United Nations. And the correct answer is NATO and Warsaw Pact. 45. Which country was divided and occupied by the Soviet Union and the United States after World War II? China, Japan, or Korea? The answer is Korea. Question 46. What marked the escalation of the Arab-Israeli conflict after World War II? Decolonisation of European powers, Arab rejection of the UN partition plan and creation of Israel, or creation of the United Nations? The answer is the Arab rejection of the UN partition plan and creation of Israel. 47. Which two international organisations were created at the Bretton Woods Conference in July 1944? World Bank and European Union, International Monetary Fund and IBRD, or United Nations and WTO? The answer, International Monetary Fund and IBRD. 48. Which group of people were also targeted by the Nazis for extermination? Scientists and intellectuals, artists and musicians, or disabled and mentally ill? The answer is disabled and mentally ill. Question 49. What was the name of the concentration camp where Anne Frank was held? Auschwitz, Buchenwald, or Dachau? Apologies for any of the mispronunciations there in those answers, but the correct answer is Auschwitz. Question 50. How many Soviet prisoners of war died in Nazi camps during the war? 1 million, 3.6 million, or 5 million? The answer, 3.6 million. Question 51. How many Chinese civilians were enslaved by the East Asia Development Board? 1 million, 5 million, or 10 million? We are over halfway through this quiz now. How are you doing so far? Hope you're keeping up fine. The answer to question 51 is 10 million. Question 52. How much larger was the population of the Western Allies compared to the European Axis powers? 10, 30, or 50%? The answer is 30% larger. 53. Which country produced about 2/3 of all munitions used by the Allies in World War II? United Kingdom, United States, or Soviet Union? The correct answer is United States. Question 54. What was the primary weapon used in land warfare during World War II? Artillery, tank, or machine gun? The answer is tank. Question 55. What was one of the key elements of Germany's Blitzkrieg tactics? Infantry anti-tank weapons, tank versus tank combat, or combined arms? The answer, combined arms. On to question 56. What was the standard post-war infantry weapon for most armed forces? Light machine gun, assault rifle, or submachine gun? The answer is assault rifle. Question 57. What was the most well-known ciphering machine used during World War II? Enigma machine, cryptanalysis, or SIGINT, S-I-G-I-N-T? That's cryptanalysis, that second one. The answer, though, is Enigma machine. 58. What was the name of the Allied decryption method for decoding Enigma? Bodyguard, mincemeat, or ultra? The answer is ultra. Question 59. What was the name of the project that developed nuclear weapons during World War II? Manhattan Project, Oppenheim Operations, or Mushroom Clouds? The answer is Manhattan Project. Question 60. What was the first mass-produced antibiotic used during World War II? Amoxicillin, cephalexin, or penicillin? Let me repeat that. Amoxicillin, cephalexin, or penicillin? The answer is penicillin. My apologies on the answers there. Here's question 61. Numbers, I can read them. What was the period most frequently cited as the start and end of World War II? 1929 to 1935, 1935 to 1941, or 1939 to 1945? And the below answer is the correct answer, 39 to 45. 62. Question 62. Which country was not subjected to reparations after World War II? Hungary, United States, or East Germany? The answer is United States. 63. Which country controlled the communist parties that ruled the satellite states after World War II? United States, Soviet Union, or Germany? The answer is Soviet Union. 64. Who was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during World War II? Joseph Stalin, Winston Churchill, or Franklin D. Roosevelt? The answer is Winston Churchill. 65. Which country was not a member of the Axis powers during World War II? Italy, United States, or Germany? The answer is United States. Question 66. What was the code name for the Allied invasion of Normandy in 1944? Operation Market Garden, the Bay of Pigs, or Operation Overlord? The answer is Operation Overlord. On to question 67. Which country was the first to develop and use atomic weapons during World War II? Japan, Russia, or United States? The correct answer, United States. 68. Which battle is considered a turning point in the Pacific theatre of World War II? The Battle of Okinawa, the Battle of Iwo Jima, or the Battle of Midway? The answer, the Battle of Midway. 69. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during World War II? Nikita Khrushchev, Joseph Stalin, or Vladimir Lenin? The answer is Joseph Stalin. Question 70. Which country was not occupied by Germany during World War II? France, Norway, or Sweden? The correct answer, Sweden. Question 71. What was the outcome of the Battle of Stalingrad? A stalemate, a decisive victory for the Soviet Union, or a decisive victory for Germany? The answer is a decisive victory for the Soviet Union. Question 72. What was the deadliest air raid of World War II? The bombing of Tokyo, the bombing of Berlin, or the bombing of London? The answer is the bombing of Tokyo. 73. Which country suffered the most casualties during World War II? Is the answer Germany, Soviet Union, or United States? The correct answer is Soviet Union. 74. Which city was the first target of an atomic bomb during World War II? Tokyo, Hiroshima, or Nagasaki? The answer is Hiroshima. Question 75. Which country was the first to surrender in World War II? Italy, Germany, or Japan? The answer is Germany. We're 3/4 of the way through now, 25 questions to go. Which country was the last to surrender in World War II? Italy, Japan, or Germany? This is question 76. Which country was the last to surrender? The answer is Japan. Question 77. Which country was divided into East and West after World War II? Germany, Korea, or America? The answer is Germany. Question 78. Which organisation was established after World War II to promote unified international peace and security? NATO, United Nations, or European Union? The answer is United Nations. Question 79. Which country was responsible for the Volhynian massacres? Japan, Poland, or Germany? The answer is Poland. Question 80. What was the name of the German Air Force during World War II? Wehrmacht, Luftwaffe, or Kriegsmarine? The answer is Luftwaffe. Question 81. What was the name of the German secret police during World War II? Gestapo, Charlies, or Kriegsmarine? The answer to question 81, Gestapo. Question 82. Who wrote the book The War of the World, 20th Century Conflict and the Descent of the West? David Gibbons, Niall Ferguson, or Glenn Forrest? The answer is Niall Ferguson. 83. Which country did Adolf Hitler attack in 1941? France, United Kingdom, or Soviet Union? The answer is Soviet Union. Question 84. Which country did Italy invade in 1939? Greece, Albania, or France? The answer is Albania. Question 85. Who was the supreme commander of the Allied forces in Europe during World War II? George S. Patton, Dwight D. Eisenhower, or Douglas MacArthur? The answer is Dwight D. Eisenhower. Question 86. Which book provides a comprehensive companion to the Pacific War? The Second World War, Ambitions to Nemesis, Italian Foreign Policy, 1870 to 1940, or the Pacific War Companion, From Pearl Harbor to Hiroshima? The book is The Pacific War Companion, From Pearl Harbor to Hiroshima. 87. What event greatly destabilised Europe leading up to World War II? Signing of the German-Soviet Non-Aggression Pact, the devastation of the Great War, or tensions with the United States? The answer is the devastation of the Great War. 88. Which countries did Hitler sign alliances with against the Soviet Union? Italy and Japan, Hungary and Romania, or France and Britain? The answer is Italy and Japan. 89. What was the name of the defensive barrier constructed after World War I? The Great Wall of China, the Maginot Line, or the Berlin Wall? The answer is the Maginot Line, or that might be the Maginot Line. 90. Which country did Germany invade and occupy in 1940? Austria, France, or Poland? The answer is France. Question 91. What was the turning point in the Pacific theatre of World War II? The Battle of Stalingrad, the Battle of Normandy, or the Battle of Midway? The answer, the Battle of Midway. 92. When did the Allies begin a massive invasion of Europe, known as D-Day? 1935, 1939, or 1944? The answer is 1944. We're on to question 93. Who accepted Japan's formal surrender aboard the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay? General Douglas MacArthur, Admiral Chester Nimitz, or General Dwight D. Eisenhower? The answer is General Douglas MacArthur. We've not got many questions left, so let's see if you can ace the last stretch. Question 94. How many Jews died at the hands of the Nazis during the Holocaust? 2 million, 6 million, or 10 million? The answer is 6 million. 95. Which two countries emerged as rival superpowers after World War II? United States and Soviet Union, United States and Germany, or United States and Japan? The answer is United States and Soviet Union. Question 96. What was the name of the largest amphibious invasion in military history? D-Day, Battle of Normandy, or Operation Kindergarten? The answer is D-Day. Question 97. What was the purpose of the concentration camp set up by Adolf Hitler and the Nazi regime? Rehabilitation of criminals, genocide, or imprisonment of political dissidents? The answer is genocide. Question 98. What was the name of the executive order signed by President Franklin D. Roosevelt that called for the internment of Japanese Americans? Executive Order 9066, Operation Pan America, or Executive Act of 1942? The answer is Executive Order 9066. Question 99. What was the name of the first atomic bomb dropped in wartime? Little Boy, Fat Man, or Big Boy? The answer is Little Boy. Question 100. What was the date of victory in Europe Day, also known as? D-Day, V-Day, or VE Day? This is the final question. And the answer to question 100 is VE Day. A bonus question to finish off. Where did Washington DC residents dance the conga while waiting for announced the surrender of Japan in World War II? Let us know the answer to that one in the comments, and while you're there, let us know how many points you scored. Thanks for playing this quiz today with us at Quiz Class. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you hear that bell icon, you'll be notified on our upcoming videos. There are already quizzes uploaded, so you can get involved with them now too. Thanks again for joining us at Quiz Class today. My name's been Ellis, and I've been your host, and we'll see you next time.